mga MCCOD naton, no? Our harmful exposure, so those are typhoons, landslides, earthquakes. Our providers, so primary care, your health stations, and basically here in the city, damo sa kita sang hospitals. So a lot of data is being generated from the hospitals. And of course, this is processed sa una traditionally at the level of the health departments, PHO, CHO. But now, you already have the armamentarium, you already have the database at your disposal, and you can already see the data that has been encoded in real time. What other sources of data nga wala pa nato na incorporate, no? Pharmacists and laboratories. When I asked, di nag-positive sa una tong fecalysis, no? Gin-report niya siya ay hands ang laboratories. We still do not have that interlinkage or the reporting. Why? Because it needs to be reported by a provider. The laboratory, no, is not reported as it is. Why? Dako lang because we need the documentation of the diagnosis. What else? What are our alternative sources? These are what we call, una na siya, crowdsourcing. And they have been using this in the US. So it's an internet source. Have you tried, or di ba nag-search ka mo sa inyo mga favorite? Makita ninyo trending now at the moment. So that's a crowdsourcing. What AI does is looking at sino cuts diin ang pangita sa into a certain topic. So the Philippines, nag-trending na Kirby kung may arak na nagpulagay si Monique, si Amuna, or wala na kabalo na when somebody looks into or searches something in the internet like treatment for fever, treatment for flu, treatment for runny nose, inalantaw na AI, tapos gina-chart niya. So there's Google Flu Trends. They will see nga kung sino trending sinata, or there's apps that says if you have fever or runny nose or any flu-like symptoms, mag-enter ka da by saying yes. They collate that data and they will see if there's really flu going around. So those are what we call syndromic surveillance. There's an active and a passive receiving of reports. So I'm sure si Sir Russell ang ma-deliver sang lecture on the active and passive way of looking or finding things. Active meaning we're actively seeking if there's a disease like that. So I think this is lodged in the PIGSAR. There's a list of the diseases that you have to report every day. Kung wala, you still have to report kung wala. We're making sure that these are, polio is one. I know, polio is one because it's preventable and it's supposed to be eradicated through vaccination. Passive is, nakabatong ka lang. Na, oops, damo kita galing cases nga, like recently in August, our hospital was reporting na may arap pa kami gyapon sa COVID-19 cases. No? So all the rest, they were not testing anymore. So we were passively reporting that until we did an active initiation of looking for cases again. Okay, so the system of reporting has a continuum of both active and passive. So we know this, syndromic surveillance, no? So hindi siya laboratory-based because laboratory-based case definitions are more expensive. Definitely because the tests are